Everybody out there, and Carol Brodie, happy Valentine's Day to you.
2 years. We've been dating for 2 years on television because we've had 2 Valentine's Day shows together.
We are so excited to do this again as Carol Brodie takes us on her journey through the Tucson Gem Show. Oh boy, what an experience, what a moment, what a chance to see and discover some new gemstones, to collect some real rarities and to enjoy an incredible HSN value. If you're a fan of Carol Brodie, this is a show that you absolutely cannot miss. There are so many brand new discoveries that we will make together tonight. The pricing, I can tell you, I've been over it with a fine-tooth comb, extraordinary. And if you are a fan of Carol's, we would love to share this Valentine's Day with you. If you love to wear your Carol Brodie Rarities jewelry, call us on 1-866-376-8255. Look at these pictures, Carol.
I know, I had the best time in Tucson. I cannot wait to share this with everybody. And our first thing that we're offering is such a Tucson moment. I'm so excited.
So let me just tell you what we're going to do. There are many mega stars in this show tonight, but we wanted to start the biggest one right here. We did want to start, though, with a line lighter, something to get everybody excited. There are no advanced orders on this, and when it has gone, there are no more coming in at this crazy price. It's only $89.90. First come, first served. Carol Brodie, what a way to begin. Nearly 12 carats in total of black spinel. Beautiful gemstone.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you every reason why you're going to want to own this, but I want to start out by saying that when I was in Tucson, everything is about unusual cuts and unusual gemstones. So when we talk about unusual cuts, I want you to take a look at this 10 carat. This is a 10 carat, you heard me. Look at this, black spinel. Now it's a cushion cut, but if you'll notice on the top of the ring, instead of the cushion being flat on top, I inverted it. So the top of the cushion is actually on the bottom, and the bottom is on the top.
Wow.
This is so chic and so cool. Now, if you look at it, you're thinking to yourself, wow, that is so different. But you know what I did? I literally took a big cushion, Harry Winston, white diamond engagement ring or solitaire ring or cocktail ring, and I turned it black. It's like The Spectator. How do you turn a traditional ring into something rock and roll and cool and exciting? Well, of course. You take tradition, you turn it on its head, and you take a rare, big, huge black spinel.
We're going to put 3 minutes on our clock and count on down. There is now 250 remaining in sizes all the way through from 5 to, I believe, 11. I'll check to see if there's any 12s still left. It's obviously spectacular. It's deep, it's mysterious, it's dark, and it's going to go with absolutely everything. I see what you say, though, Carol. You inverted it at the top. It's genius.
Okay, well, I'm not such a genius. So the inverting at top came from, there is a huge celebrity, like maybe the biggest celebrity in Hollywood, who got a big black diamond engagement ring. And theirs was the same way. So it was a big black rough cut.
Wow.
Now, black spinel, if you're not familiar with it, black spinel is actually more rare than a black diamond.
Right.
Black spinel comes from God's earth. It comes just like this is. It's cut and polished. With a black diamond, not to put them down, but they come out a little green, and they have to be heated and treated. So let's talk about the side stones, these pyramid cuts. These are amethyst. They are a gorgeous Brazilian amethyst, and they're almost like that lavender purple, which is so soft, and the contrast, the femininity of that soft lavender with like that rock and roll feeling of the black spinel. Now, we shouldn't be outdone because we all want white diamonds down the sides of our ring, don't we? So that it's all gemstone.
You know it.
So what I've given you here is diamond, look at this, diamond cut white zircon. Zircon is the closest natural gemstone. It comes from the earth to a diamond. It has that same sparkle and excitement. But let's just take it one step further, Adam. When you talk about a classic ring that comes from Tiffany's or Harry Winston or Van Cleef or anywhere else, they start out with a large center gemstone, because that's where the rich people shop. And then you get 2 split prongs. So there's 4 prongs in general, but each one is split, and that holds the gemstone securely. And then any good fine piece of jewelry, when you turn it inside out, take a look at that. Look at the way the basket is made. Look at how I kept an opening for you so that you actually see the bottom of the black spinel cushion. There's nothing about this, Adam, that doesn't say, I'm a celebrity ring worth, I don't know, $20,000.
It's a 12 by 12, it's a 10 carat center stone, and it really is going to go with anything and everything. It's the only item in the entire show of this caliber that's anywhere near this price. So if you're looking for big and bold and magnificent and wearable, because, you know, some of our pieces tonight are specialty pieces. They're pieces that might only be worn with certain outfits. This you'll be able to wear so much. We've never had a black spinel of that cut, of that style, of that size, of that carat weight anywhere near this price. I mean, it's not even that it's $99. We're at $89. For me, I find it very royal. I like the black with the purple. The two together are made for one another.
I agree with you. That contrast is beautiful. You know, one of the things that I love about this ring, besides the fact that you've got this incredible fine quality black spinel, besides the fact that the faceting, the cushion shape, and the gorgeous faceting is perfect, the way it feels every single day, because it's the perfect size ring. So people look at you and they're like, God, that's so cool. Like, is she wearing a black diamond? What's she wearing? But for you and for me,